Hello everyone, welcome back to this Microsoft Excel tutorial journey with me on my Knowledge Factor YouTube channel. This is the 56th session and today we are going to talk and learn more about headers and footers inside of Microsoft Excel. So while we're inside the page layout view, and just a recap there, go to your view tab and this is a normal view. Normally in the normal view I toggled over into the page layout view where we can literally see the individual pages that make up our content on the worksheet. But while we are here, this environment makes it super easy to work with the header and footer of your Excel document. So the header, I want to put something like a title. I want to say something monthly budget, just in a small little text on every page like 2021 monthly budget. And in the footer I want the page number to show up in there, and I want a little bit of information that we are going to show up on each page within my Excel print. So I'm gonna zoom in, and the way that I like to zoom inside of Excel, this is just a kind of little side note here. I hold down my control key on my keyboard and I use the middle mouse wheel to scroll in and out. If you don't have the middle mouse wheel or your control keys are not working, in the lower right hand corner of the screen you have got your little zoom bar that you can get to as well. You can use that. So I have also got the zoom option here in the view tab. So however you do it, feel free to do it. So I like to do it through control key as I'm recording these videos. So what I want to do here is, I'll just zoom in first. So what I want to do here is I want to put some text just at the top of each of my pages. I want to be 2021 monthly budget, maybe here, and here I will put my channel name. So something it's going to show up on each page of the document, and then at the bottom of each page I want the page number, and maybe some other bits of information. There's all sorts of goodies you could put, like a static text you could type on your keyboard, but whatever you want to, or you can use something more dynamic like page numbers and dates and stuff like that. So here for the page header first, let me scroll up. So for the page header I have got this white area towards the top of my screen. That's really in the margin, but in the margin the header resides. So if I click into there, I am going to get three little boxes, and that's really makes up your header. So you could put your content on the left hand side, the right hand side, or the middle, right? Same thing goes for the footer, left, middle and right. So let's say I want to write in the middle in the header. So I'm going to click here in the middle of the box and I'm going to just say 2021 monthly budget. Looks good. Maybe over here I'm just going to put my channel name, Knowledge Factor. There we have it. Now at the footer, for the footer I'm going to scroll down, and in the right hand side I want to put the page number. So I don't want just to type 1 in there, because if I do that, let's say I'll put 1, and if I do that, the number 1 shows up on every page. If I scroll to the right, it will show up 1. If I scroll to down, it will show 1. So I don't want something static. So if I click into that box again, I now get a new tab at the top of my screen called header and footer. I get a header and footer tab, and if I click on that, there's all sorts of goodies in here. Right towards the middle, you got a section called header and footer elements, right, that you can then put into the header footer, kind of more dynamic content. One of them is page number. Right, I'll go ahead and click page number, and it's going to drop in this ampersand page. But if I click out of there, I have now got page 1, there's page 2, pretty cool, page 3 done. So other stuff you can do there. Let's go back to the header and footer. You got things like current date, current time, file path. So that's a good one. file path. You ever have somebody send you a document, maybe send on a network drive, right? They send it to you on an email, but you need to go find the original document. Well, where did they save that file at? Or maybe they printed it out and hand it over to you, and it's like, oh, I need to make an edit. There's a mistake inside of here. Let's go correct that. But where's the original document? Well, I could use the file path inside the header or footer and it would display that. Oh, it's on the C drive in this header and so on. So it would give you the path. So you got the file name, then the sheet name, pictures. You can also insert the pictures there in the header and footer. If you want to put your logo inside the header or footer, you have got the option right there. So try this out. I did some static text, just something that I banged on the keyboard, right? 2021 monthly budget, knowledge factor, and I got something a little more dynamic. Just point it from the header footer tab. Now I do want to point something out here. Some of you might look at your screen, and this is a question I get asked all the time. You might look there and say that I don't see all those 3 boxes. So first off, step 1, make sure you go up there and click up there just to make sure they are just not visible for a moment, right? Actually click into there. If that doesn't work for you, if you move your cursor just at the top of the document, there you see that mine says hide white space, right? If you click once, my cursor kind of changed shape there. If I click with that, it will hide the header and footer. And if I click up there just right to the top of the document again, it will show the margins or the header and footers, right? So I had that happen all the time, that people ask. It's a very common question I get. I don't see my header footer. Well, it's probably just hidden. So if you just click up at the top of the document, you can hide it, you can show it, right? So try this out. Put in some text, put in the page number, put in the today's date, whatever you want, and think about what is it that you want to display to your users when you print the document. So thanks for watching this tutorial, and as I always say, if you really liked it and enjoying the journey, then please do like, share and subscribe my channel, and also press the bell icon to get the latest content update on this channel. Alright then, we'll meet up in the next session. In case you have any questions, any concerns, then do let me know in the comment section of this video. Till the time, goodbye and take care.